I hope everyone is doing well mentally, emotionally, and physically, and you guys are having a great day so far. Honestly, I'd love to thank you all so far for those who have commented, subscribed, followed, and liked the content so far, and just support the channel and page. Like, honestly, thank you. I'd like to grow this channel and create a community full of creative people, writers, and artists helping each other out with projects close to their heart, and just a safe place for people to vent any frustration in a safe place. But enough of that. Now, the topic of this video is anger. Now, I'm not talking about the anger that comes up from smashing your toe on a door, or you're getting shit on for the 80th time in a video game. I mean, deep-seated hatred, deep-seated anger. For me, this deep-seated anger, this hatred that never truly goes away, is centered around my chest, around my heart, like a maelstrom of anger revolving around my heart, but also being contained by it as well. Does your deep-seated hatred come from your mind, your heart, your stomach? If it's centered around your mind, where you think about everything you hate, where it causes you to lash out, shaken with anger, or just be eternally in a bad mood, then a solution needs to be found quickly, because this is just unhealthy for you. If your anger is somewhat like mine, like a storm in your chest that is somewhat bearable, ask yourself, where does this anger come from? Where does it stem from? From resentment, from regrets, maybe insecurity? Ask yourself this. With the anger set in your stomach, the sickness that comes with it, the tightness and readiness for what might come, I'd say is the most natural way of feeling anger. The body is preparing itself to deal with said anger that is making you sick to your stomach. Anger centered around the mind influences your actions. Anger around your heart influences your emotions and how you feel about certain topics. But anger around the stomach influences the body most of all. These aspects of anger come in varying intensity, and the best way to deal with it is to realize the root cause for said anger. Whether it be family, friends, former friends, missed opportunities, and so on, these things affected you and have planted hatred in you. That hatred will eat you up, and if you don't have the capacity to deal with it, it will go ahead and swallow you. Being perpetually angry is never healthy. I try my best to mitigate this by trying to lower its intensity as much as possible. I write in my book, play video games, daydream, make YouTube content, watch anime, read comics, books, manga, manhwa, things to preoccupy my mind and my heart with more positive energy to balance out my anger. For me, my deep-seated hatred comes from my regret, my resentment, and the anger born from my past inability to help others. I wanted to talk about hatred because there is a lot of hate in this world. A lot of it I feel is deep hatred for the most shallow reasons. Friendships and relationships destroyed over varying political ideals, sexual orientation, and even hatred for a whole gender due to the decisions of the few individuals or their own experiences with even fewer individuals from that group. I'm trying to be as vague as possible, but no matter how vague I get, you guys probably already have a picture of what I mean. Hate like this, I feel, comes from people who can't separate the things they hate in people and what's unrelated to that hate. Instead of hating something specific in someone, it's easier just to throw the whole group under the bus due to the unwillingness to separate the hate they feel for that specific aspect of a person or thing from the rest of the group. Honestly, this is why stereotypes exist, as these individuals will attribute what they hate with a whole group to make it easier for them to identify them and hate on them. This sort of hate plagues the world today with people who can't separate what they hate from everything else. And honestly, I think an unreasonable hate like this shows how society is fragmenting. These people are the worst case scenario when it comes to hate, where it consumes them so much that they hate everything involved with the group they attributed what they hate towards to create a whole wave of blank hate towards unrelated subjects connected to this specific group. I don't want people to get to this point when it comes to hatred. I even try my best to get people out of these situations as much as possible. I want to show people that this deep-seated hatred doesn't need to control you, like my deep-seated hatred doesn't control me. If any of you need to talk or vent your frustrations, I'm all ears. I'm here to answer your texts at any time. Don't care about the language. You can wild out as much as possible. I honestly don't give a fuck. But we can sift through your anger together. Again, I want to ask you guys, are you guys okay? Did I help in any way? Let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you guys for all the support to the channel so far. Hope everyone has had a wonderful day and stay healthy mentally, emotionally, physically. See you later. Thank you so much.